Hello, Lori dear. We are indeed here, and we are very thankful for these moments to be with you and Lucas and your audience. We see that these days are indeed days that are very full for many of you on planet Earth. There is a lot going on, and we would like to say that we are very pleased that you are taking these moments to be with us for a few moments. We see that the time is now for many of you to begin to realize that the reason you are indeed listening to these moments with us, these channeling moments, not only with Lori dear, but with many other channelers, is very important. We would say that it is a time for you to be listening to others who have something to say, but it is also a time for you to be doing, to be beginning to act on what you know that it is you need to be doing. Now, we want to say that this may be very clear for some of you, and for others of you, it may be simply a listening to the next moment in what you may need or want or desire to be doing. So, for example, what we mean is you may find yourself thinking, I'm not sure what I should be doing. What is it I should be doing in these moments within your days, in the now time on planet Earth? And we would say to listen to whatever it is that you hear in that small voice, act on it, and then act on the next and the next and the next, so that you will begin to find yourself to be doing exactly what it is you need or you would like to see yourself doing. You want to put yourself in the highest place on the avenue, we could say, of your mission. And we would say finding that avenue is not so difficult if you listen to the small voice and then just follow, and then just follow, and then you find yourself there. And it may not be the avenue that you may have thought you'd be doing. It may be an avenue that is suspicious to you. You may think, is this what I'm supposed to be doing? Is this what I'm supposed to be doing? What is this really what I'm supposed to be doing? And we would like to say, when you are listening to the voice within your heart, you are indeed doing what you're supposed to be doing. And that whatever that is, whatever that action is that you are following from your heart is where you're supposed to be. And that action may bring you to even more curious places. And what we mean about curious is that you may be indeed extremely suspicious at that point. Like, is this really what I'm supposed to be doing? This is not how I saw my life to be. This is not the path that I saw for myself. This is not the path that my family saw for me. This is not the path that I even dreamed of. And we would like to say, listening to that voice within your heart will always bring you to a place that may surprise you. We would like to say it would surprise you every time. So if indeed you are not surprised where you are, that when you're listening to that voice, that is maybe a clue that maybe you should be listening to the voice a little closer, because we would like to say that every time you listen to that voice and you begin to act on it, you will always have a amount of surprise, a amount of just looking around yourself and realizing, I didn't expect to find myself here in these moments. There should be some unexpected feelings or thoughts or unexpected ways of doing, unexpected placement where you find yourself, unexpected action. There's always to be some unexpected, because if you are following that part of you that's living in the moment, in the now, you will be moving into the unknown. There will always be a piece of the unknown when you are following your heart. We would like to say that if you are in a place where you seem to think that where you should be, where you have a great understanding of where you're at, that you feel that all the pieces are perfectly put together. This is the way you saw yourself to be. This is the way your family saw yourself to be or to be acting or in that particular place, we would then be suspicious. For when you are following your heart, there'll always be something that is new, because your soul is always searching and adventuring for that piece that you have not done yet, that certain way of being or doing that is new to you. So it activates this part of your soul that is hungry for the unknown, that is joyful in doing things that are new. It is a place where your soul can begin to rejoice in what was previously unseen. That is why your soul is here, to do things that are new, that are unforeseen to your daily routine life. Something that is unforeseen. So when you find yourself doing things that you really understand, that you may be bored by, that is a time to think about, what is it that I could be doing, or what space can I give myself to find something new to be doing. This does not have to be a huge action. It can be a small action where you're listening to yourself in your meditative space, wherever that may be, whatever you do to find that peace of mind. Listening to your heart, finding that new space. And it may be a very small voice, and it may be just a few minutes a day that you have to act in this new space. But we would say when you're able to act in that new space, you will begin to access parts of yourself that you did not know were there. Access gifts that you did not know were there. Access a deeper part of yourself or a wider part of yourself. And that will always bring some trepidation, for there always will be like, oh, this is new, sure, oh, but bringing yourself out onto the ice, we could say. When the lake is frozen and the pond is frozen, you bring yourself out onto the ice. There always is these moments of trepidation when you get up on that ice, and you're making sure the ice is frozen. You're making sure it's safe. You're listening to the ice to make sure it's making the correct noises that tell you it is indeed frozen. For it will make noises, and you will hear things and feel things under your feet, and you may feel things like air upon your skin that you may not be used to. The whole environment, your senses may be on high alert as you walk out on that pond, on that lake. But it is in those moments that you are noticing something, you're trying to make sure, and then you find yourself a few steps later and you know that it is frozen. And you look around yourself and you see for the first time from a place that you've never seen before, and you breathe in and you feel that exhilaration. That is where we want you to be in your daily life with something new. When you look around and you kind of catch your breath and you look and you're just amazed at something that you see differently, or you feel differently, or you wonder about something that's new, or you have a new perspective. If you have listened to us for a while, you know that we love to talk about new perspectives, and we love to have new perspectives. This is what we are, on this side of things, hungry for. Our souls are hungry for a new perspective. This is why we enjoy to listen to each other. And we enjoy being together in a collective, because we get to enjoy others' perspective. And in an intimate manner, we can enjoy others' perspectives. And that is, it's like a very juicy treat to us. It's something that we love, that we adore, that we long for. So we are longing for this new perspective, and you and Mother Earth, your deep soul, is longing for that as well. And although we know you are inside the daily life routine that you need to be in that routine. That routine is very important. It also is important for you to reach inside of yourself and listen to the quiet voice that may seem silly, that may seem like it's childish or even unreasonable to some of you, that small voice that's asking you to do something or be somewhere or be with someone, as far as meeting with someone, talking with someone, listening to someone, doing something with your land, with your home, with your coffee shop, something in there, meeting, doing, being, acting out, being outside and enjoying certain animals or listening to certain animals or doing some cross stitch or doing some painting or dance or organizing a basement, your basement, that you may not previously, before this thought, have thought that that could be enjoyable. But once you're doing it, it might give you a new perspective, and that new perspective is gold. So we would say, in these days, when we know you are so busy, everyone on Mother Earth is busy, 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 doing, doing, doing. We know that. And there is a place for that. We would also ask that you find some time to listen to that small voice and to follow it. Now, some of you may say, I'm already doing that. I'm following that small voice. I'm very good at it. We would say there's always an even smaller voice that may be beginning to speak to you for the next thing that we would like you to be involved in. And we say we mean us on this side of things, your angels, your guides, your ascended masters, those of us here on this side that want to help you, support you, and move fuller into your mission. So even if those of you are saying to yourselves, I'm doing my mission, I love what I'm doing, I'm feeling all kind of exhilaration, for you there's always that small voice that is still harking to you for the next thing coming. So we say all these things to you in great love. We know this is a busy time. We want you to just take some moments to listen to yourself when you can. Enjoy the moments of busyness if you can. Enjoy the moments when you're able to listen to yourself when you can. And in some small way, find a moment or two to build upon that listening to your heart and doing action. Action. You're on Mother Earth. This is a place of action. So you listen and then you act. And you find some new perspective, some new way. We send you great love. We are the Arcturians, the Pleiadians, the Council of Nine, and the Council of Light. Coming through Xanadu and then through Lower Deer. Adieu and adieu.